Hey bitches, this stream will last as long as I could possibly do. Let's say this again. Hey bitches, this stream will last as long as I can possibly am able to. Like, you see, the stream does not have a typical variable on how long it would last. Let's toggle the timestamps. Perfect. And now let's announce the notifications. 11:30 p.m. in Kuwait. This means that it's 8 p.m. in the UK and to an extent Ireland. 10 p.m. in Europe mainly, I believe. Don't know about the rest though. And it's already New Year for those who live in Southeast Asia or East Asia. Like, in the Philippines, shits like that. But not the US. Basically, the stream might be short depending on the certain situation, but we're going to celebrate 2025 in the worst way possible. But why should I celebrate 2025, you may ask? Why the fuck not, is your answer. If I'm going to celebrate something, why not do it? Just wait patiently as I send a video link to everyone. If not, I will just go on with no one watching. You know, anyways, I apologize for a lack of dialogue. Seriously, how the fuck is that funny? You see, maybe if I play Roblox, the view count might go up. Flexia, you join here. Link in the chat. Can't see chat? Then why not you reload the fucking page? Like, reload the YouTube page until it shows the live stream chat. I don't know about the ones who use on mobile though. Because I'm guy who uses PC all the time. And since 2021, I did not watch YouTube on my phone. So this means that I only watch on my PC. As you can see, this is our Sea of Fighters. It will be temporarily open for like around 1 week. Then after a week, it will be fucking closed. And if your Roblox account is 13 plus, make sure you join the Discord server, check the announcement, and find the Google Form link, the latest Google Form, in which you can vote for the booths. This is the FLS booth. Always great lifts. Then you have the AN lifts. Which its 2023 booth was rejected in LES. Lift Exhibition Show 2023. But I don't want Lift Exhibition Show 2023. But this time I won RF. RCO Fighters. Oh, by the way, I think I based the name on BMS of Fighters, in which it's a competition for BMS songs, LSensmatic. It's actually LSM Corporation. Expected lifts. You really expect this of all? No pun intended. Diamond lifts, my own booth, in which is actually an edit of the 2023 booth. The CalVOS booth. And finally, the ELC booth. A good shame. Or Hyundai chain. Or Korean ThyssenKrupp chain. It does sound similarly to a Mitsubishi chain, but it's actually different. I'm serious. Serious. The fuck? Why can't I say serious seriously? Holy shit! What's so funny about that? Mispronouncing words? Like, I wonder how is it funny? As you can see, one of the lowest rating booths are this one, this one, this one, and this one. And the highest rated booths are either this or this. Maybe this counts, but this is probably highest, second highest apparently. I will calculate the results once the votes are closed. So yeah, we have around 15 minutes until New Year. So in this case, you can enjoy me visiting the booths of people's creations.
Doors opening.
All of them have submitted my booth below the submission deadline. By the way, if you want to join, make sure you check the chat link. Look for my username that is highlighted in yellow. It has the game link. Then you can join the game. Like usual, the reason why the rating is moderate, it's all because of this. Next time, if I'm doing the second RF, I might just add a do not put bathrooms or toilets in your booth. It doesn't matter if it's unisex or male or female only. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that the game is about lifts and not toilets. And why would people film toilets when they could film something better? That. Oh, I know what's better. Lifts! Lifts, of course. Not entirely realistic though, but they tried their best. I cannot play music because not everyone would enjoy music for a really good reason. People would not like it, so if you want to listen to music, you can listen somewhere else like YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify. You know what to do. The booth that no one expected. No one would expect that this company would appear in this booth. And no one would expect the Spanish. Fuck, I forgot how to finish it. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition or something. Oh fuck, I was too late. Jokes aside, we could just ride the lift as normal. Up to the top. 14 minutes approximate. Now the link of Add Everyone is now sent. 11:47 p.m. Convenient. the reason why both restrictions are less strict compared to LEC is because it may enhance the voting procedurals. People would vote their functionality, performance, and design, and the total points will be added to 30. Basically, if you vote 10 for design, 8 for functionality, and 9 for performance, this means you will get 18 plus 9. It will give me 27. So basically, 10 for performance, 10 for design, 9 for 8 for functionality, 9 for performance will give you a 27 out of 30 total. All of the votes will be added and they will be calculated as a mean average of all the results. This means that the average score would be the total score or something. And maybe I haven't really figured out on how to calculate this shit. So basically we have 10 minutes until midnight. So that means we have 600 seconds. Timer 600 seconds. This is very ineffective. It's one of the worst things. The reason why we chose this place is because it's the recently opened one. You know, I could simply do downtown Ovioshke. Certainly open for friends only at this point. But the problem is we do not have to put that music. Maybe they might not like it. Now 3 constant viewers. How intriguing. And now they're firing fireworks outside my house. And for those who are wondering, yes, this is future graphics. And about the moon, yes, this moon is like this on purpose. So you can have fun with the proof. this small message would not be noticed. And of course, the countdown is really inaccurate. But it's merely common sense that 60 minutes, 60 seconds, 1 minute is 60 seconds in Africa. That's a saying. Really literal statement. So, yes, it's kinda like LES 2023, except that this isn't LES this time. Why is it not LES, you may ask? That's fucking right, bitch. It's not LES because if it's LES, then it wouldn't be run by me. Yes, this one is interactable. Unfortunately, the Cobalt buttons here are not interactable, but the Polar V2 ones are. Look. Let's send it to 4. It works. And now you can send it to G. Quite small indicator, not gonna lie. Trivium T1 cab. A United cab, which in fact we actually did use for this one. In fact, it's actually a Daimlifts A United with Aqua 2 fixtures. I think when I release Aqua 2, the A United buttons, I said that the fixtures are A United is also compatible with Aqua 2 fixtures, and Aqua 2 itself is also compatible with A United's very own fixtures. So yeah, you can use the A United as the base model and slap on Aqua 2 fixtures and call it a day. For those who are wondering, this lift engine is not Cobalt Plus, not Cortex, not Polar V2. What is it, you may ask? That's fucking right, bitches. That's Technic X9500. It's better if you say it 9500. X9500. And downstairs, you can write there Diamond Lifts SVP with also Aqua 2 fixtures. In fact, this is literally the first lift I made with my own custom engine made specifically for this lift only. And this one uses Cobalt Plus. Diamond Lifts 2. This time the doors are different. Why are they different, you may ask? Well, the doors actually do move. If you're watching the stream and you can't see the chat and you're on browser, reload the page. It will eventually show the chat. If you want to play this game, check the chat for the link. The link is in the chat. Remember, the game is called ROC of Fighters. can be difficult to find, by the way, so yeah, difficult to find. Anyways, we have 2 minutes left for New Year. Huh, intriguing. Cal viewers. And watch the indicator simulator 2000. Awesome. One minute left, bitches. This booth is very interactable. Unfortunately, the design there is lacking, but what do you expect? Quality? And here you have this. Quite very empty. This one is really packed. This one is a little bit small. Now they're releasing fireworks and Happy New Year, bitches. They just. I could fucking hear the fireworks out of my house. They're so fucking loud. They're so fucking loud. They're so fucking loud that I could hear them from my bedroom. That's right. My bedroom is in the first floor, above the ground floor. Yes, the fireworks has calmed down. Thankfully. In fact, the reason why I don't stream playing rhythm games is because the songs can be copyrighted. And no, I'm not gonna play Friday Night Funkin'. Would rather play Stepmania 5 rather than Ozu. Also, not really a big fan of it. Now the announcement has been placed. Think it's still the year of the dragon bullshit. But the Chinese New Year would make it the end of that year. Funny enough, I think I used to be obsessed with Yakuza. Anyways, I would show you a sneak peek of what I'm working on. That's right, bitches. Let me demonstrate you one sec. The Arcadia Project Teleport Hub. What's so special that it links me to numerous games I have made? It's convenient for both me and others because it takes you to wherever the fuck you want to go. So basically, let's head to this fucking place. And if you're not friends with me, you can't go there. But if you're friends with me on Roblox, you can go there. So basically, this is the place. Obviously, work in progress. Despite taking place in the Roblox, yes, it's actually really realistic compared to downtown elevation fill, central Roblox, yeah? This is because developing standards are higher than normal. In fact, I made this all by myself, except for the traffic lights and the street lamps. The street lamps are made by Backup Silly 10. The cars are made by one of my Roblox friends who occasionally join me when I record Roblox Every Lift videos. I think it's the HRG guy. If you're wondering, the car license plate is very custom indeed. In fact, have you recognized what language it is? If not, this means you have not recognized what language that is. Technically, you can go Tokyo drifting, like what people think cool people do. However, this isn't a game about drifting in Tokyo. If it is drifting in Tokyo, I would say that it is. But because this game doesn't take place in Tokyo, calling it Tokyo Drift would be very inaccurate. And the more accurate term would be Uvyuskti, yeah. Uvyuskti, the fuck? Man, why do I pick hard to pronounce names? Uvyuskti, Pronunciation would be very tricky. Anyways, you can only play if your Roblox account is friends with me. By the way, you don't really have vehicles, so this means speed. This means that everyone would have walk speed of 128 until they die. So don't die or else your walk speed is back to 16. you can't really reach the maximum speed. And by the way, the words, yes, the words are actually done by me, and me alone. The signs, you could say that they're technically mine. The Basically, no one has properly collaborated to this project. Only I did. And yes, you are supposed to drive on the left. For those who are not aware, this will take place in downtown elevation. No, this will take place in the what do they call? Let's see. Ah, the Greater Roblox, yes. Both use TE would take place in the Great Roblox, yes, as a separate country with its own laws and shit. Ah, philosophy. Except that philosophy is awfully and badly done. An horrible excuse. This means that it will take place in the same world as where Downtown Elevationville takes place in. It doesn't really sound that nice, but is it nice or not nice? It's up to the viewer to judge whether it's nice or not. But that is completely irrelevant to the video, so by the way, I didn't do any effort on the world. It's like I think I've rushed it, so that's why it looks like this. By the way, for those who are not aware of, most of the greater Robloxia games, including the Central Robloxia ones, this means Downtown Elevationville and shits like it. You know, guess what? Guess fucking what? They're heavily based on the US, so therefore, but apart from what sign changes, it just feels like you're driving in USA. A bit with different governments and, you know. But this game, however, it's extremely different. The culture is extremely different. The language is not English as the main language. In fact, the fictional language is actually the main language here, so I think I need to maybe once I finish the parking garage, which probably would never be finished until I feel like I want to finish it. You will remain friends only until I finish the parking garage. Only me and Ford had Team Create initially, but this may be changed in the future. However, lower standards will be placed in this game, as the high standard content will be prioritized for the Arcesia project main games. This means games that takes place in Arceus. For those who know, this is not Arceus. The moon would look like this if it's on Earth, and if it's on Arceus, the moon would be completely different. In fact, the moon would be the same place as the moon in RFF, the last place we shot in the stream, the current stream. So yeah, maybe I might abandon this game. However, depending on the certain situation. Depending on what happens, this game might be transferred to downtown to the Arcesia project, depending on the situation. So, therefore, It's now part of the Great Roblox years. However, I don't know what would happen next, so if something happens, then I might just pull out. I might just pull out. Anyways, I think I'm confident that my building skills are different compared to Central Roblox here. So yeah, if you're willing to play this game, then you can't unless you're friends with me. Or maybe you can once I finish the parking garage. Looks like the view count has been dropped to a 2. Ah, that's nice. Very nice. It's 12:14 a.m. 1/1/2025. And there's a very low frequency of firework releasing. Furthermore, I don't think I could release a Diamond Lifts product during New Year. It's not really a good time to release it. Anyways, please do not be concerned with the items I have purchased for my Roblox avatar. Because if you are concerned, that means you have a problem. Finally, 8-story building, open to everyone. Let's fucking go there. At Halfline and 3294, we stream everything, from lifts to games. Not real life one though, because streaming in real life is not really safe. And there are risks on filming in real life. Here is the definitely unofficial version of that technic building, but the lifts are really accurate this time. In fact, I really like how I did those lifts. Like, I didn't make those lifts obviously, but I did retrofit them and make it run on Polar V2. By the way, the doors do fucking work. It only works when the inner doors are open, obviously. Why did I choose Polar V2? Well, I think it would fit for this place. By the way, the floor labeling is different than the original. The original would label that as the second floor, but this one, it labels it as in this building, that floor would be the third floor, this one would be second floor, and this one would be the first floor. But here, the one that goes to the bridge would be normally 2, but now I just... Yeah, you know what it is. Oh, what's this, you may ask? It's a fucking lift! By the way, if you try to go to floor 7, core locked. 6, core locked. And Kuba02 says that you can't lock floors in Polar V2. This shit proves him fucking wrong. And yes, you can use a keycard to access the locked floors, by the way. So, can't really go to floor 7 unless you scan the keycard. So yeah, technically it's a retrofit. And it's more difficult to look at the rooftop. And the font for the indicator is actually different than the original. Of course, you can access this floor with a keycard. Basically, we give out free keycards to everyone, so you do not need to ask for a free card. Basically, begging for free cards would be useless because everyone would get cards that would work. Unfortunately, I haven't really released those lifts to the public yet. But if I release them, then it will be a Diamond Lifts Discord exclusive. Or the Polar V2 server exclusive. Yeah, Discord exclusive. Releasing them on Roblox would be really problematic as... What if they leak it? Would be one of the questions. What if they leaked it? And of course, the original place isn't really original, because the one is that I made the edit from, the original, it's just a crappy ripoff, with those two lifts, with this one being technically A1, which goes to the basement for some odd reason, and that one used to be a which got replaced with an A1, and this one A1 too. A1 everywhere, just like Majima. But now this version brings back the original lifts in a not really that original way. In fact, I really like the X Power. I think my most favorite back then was the Technic X800 and X8000 and X9000 series. That's like really way old. Like back in 2015 or 16, I would be obsessed with those lifts. Now I remember them as nostalgia. Fuck. I think I remember using Technic X9's 9600 lifts as the quote unquote Marina Mall lifts, and I would use I used the Technic X96,000 lifts, 9600 lifts, as the Otis Gen 2 lifts with wheels from Marina Mall, and that Technic Famco lift as the Otis 2000 in Marina Mall. Like Marina Mall, but Technic. It was like back in 2015 or 2016. And I don't really want to do a remake of that mall ever again. Like it would be too much time. Could spend the other time for making lifts and diamond lifts, but not on Polar. Polar, yeah. Polar is short. Too bad Konami did not release it worldwide yet. But I think you can play it in Japan. I'm not really going to go to Japan. Like, why would I go to a country just to play that game? Like, it's not worth it. And apparently, you can play full length songs. Like 3-minute songs and shits like that. Instead of your usual 2 minutes or 1 minute and 30-second songs. And I think my favorite rhythm game in great arcades is Pump It Up. Why? It's literally the only rhythm game you can find in Kuwait. The 5-panel game. The one in which you select the music using the dance pad instead of the buttons attached to the cabinet. And it's mostly K-pop songs for the basic mode, but if you input a specific code, it will unlock all songs, like the classic remixes, the actual good music that is not K-pop. So yeah, if you play Pump It Up, don't play the K-pop music. I don't think that K-pop is good. Never ever gonna play those K-pop songs. Unless it's Hot Issue. And the other K-pop songs in Pump It Up, like Crashes, the Dignity song in, yeah, the song called Dignity. It's actually a metal song, but it's labeled as K-pop. They should just label it as Korean song. It'll be more accurate rather than call it K-pop. Like, clearly, rock music is not pop. Metal rock, not K-pop. Oh fuck, that's completely irrelevant, but fucking hell. 12:26. Should I go to bed or waste my time? Thank God only 2 people are watching me do this. Like, I did not get paid to do this, and that's completely fine. Why? I'm doing it as a fucking hobby. It's a fucking hobby, so why would I do that shit for money? Anyways, link in the chat as always. Can't see chat? Fucking reload the page, and you can now see the chat. Still can't see the chat? Then that means you cannot see the chat. Yay! Don't ask about the walls. It's not even funny. And you call that shit funny? What's so funny about anthropomorphic vehicles? And here's the lifts I did. I mean the lifts I retrofitted. In fact, I did not make this lift, but I retrofitted them. and they look nearly accurate to the real shit, which is technically a good thing. Or a bad thing, depending on how you view it. And if you're wondering if we call from the 7th floor, yep, that. In fact, it actually does look like the real deal. Except it's not really the real deal completely. It's a fan made edit of it. The original place is by Session Token, technically confidential. The original place was uncopy locked, to be fair. And you got the old staff of Technic. Maybe. Today I went to a Sima Mall. Actually, that's yesterday. Like, yesterday I started streaming. Why did I say yesterday? That's because I started streaming before it was New Year. Or maybe I could say last year. Get it? And this time you are not laughing at it. You do not deserve to laugh at this. Like, why would you laugh at it? There's something better to laugh at than it. And here you have this completely empty and irrelevant room. The lifty version is extremely cursed, with additional lifts. More lifts than necessarily needed. I think I remember playing the Martial Corp version, in which it's like they used to have lots of Technic A1 lifts, but now Martial Corp is gone and he is just filming lifts in real life in the UK. I think it's the Auckland Excelsior guy. Excelsior guy. Yeah, the Auckland Excelsior guy. I think I really remember him doing the beginnings. Oh yeah, he did make some lifts in Scrap Mechanic. Seriously, he actually did make the lifts in Scrap Mechanic. And it was advertised in moocow.com. The Moocow magazine, in which they could share their amazing adventures of doing illegal activities such as trespassing, tampering, vandalism, and show it to kids. Even releasing a book called, it's not really a book but a parody, the Liam Loves Lifts parody. Originally made by LEIA, the original book represents of Liam, in which the lift got stuck or broke the toy because he put the teddy bear between the lift doors. And the better one, it's just Liam surfing with a bunch of adults. And a kinda weird ending, which results in death. Like, why do you want to make a game? Like, this is seriously dark. Clearly not for kids. Of course, considering that Benner, Benner's audience is mainly children, some adults too, I guess. This is original, in which it does suck. This is a Apollo V2 Oh, fucking hell. Why am I thinking of cool golf guy? Technical difficulties. Unfortunately, this live stream and shit contains some technical difficulties. Oh, fuck. How would I fix the technical difficulties? Can I do some changes while streaming? Let's check out YouTube Studio. So just hang on a little while until I find the root cause. Basic feature. Anyways, this. Did you know that you are not allowed to experience personalized ads? Why? They fucking track you. No one would consent to being tracked. Why would I want to be tracked by some moron? Let's see the community. Fuck. I don't know how to fix that shit. Oops. Fuck it. If you wanna chat, subscribe. I remember when you can chat despite not being subscribed. Kinda a dick move for YouTube. Don't think I remember. Yeah, I don't remember disabling the chat for non-subscribers. Or maybe it's YouTube itself who did that. So yeah, if you're unable to chat, blame YouTube. Not me. Anyways, no building demolition. By the way, those things here, they do not fucking work. And those 3 lifts here, they're not retrofitted. What about this one, you may ask? That's right, it's retrofitted. By the way, it's released to people in the Diamond Discord server. So if you're in the Diamond server, you can get it. If not, you can't. But I wonder if you're gonna seriously use it for your own creations. Because I don't think that it's really a good idea to use outdated lifts. Oh fuck. Now I'm yawning. Oh shit. If you're wondering why I'm using those those Aventa cars, rather than the BMW slash Aventa cars, well, first things first, I want to remove copyrighted content or licensed brands. Not really ethical to include them. Like you can make a profit easier if you did not include them. Second of all, Aventa is a free model car company. Third of all, Technic is the same as Aventa. No, it's not the same shit, but it's a free model, so it can be excused. Oh fuck, I forgot what the fuck am I saying. By the way, the cars don't respawn, so if they fall off the map, they're gone forever. Unless the server restarts. It'll last long until the server ends. So if no one's in the server, the cars can come back. So don't you dare mess up with the cars. Or else you won't be able to use it for the duration of the server's lifetime. By the way, it's more ethical to not include real life company brands without permission rather than use it without permission. As you can see, there's a problem in the Roblox Swift community which includes: have you realized what happened to Childhood Elevator Showcase? Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Guess what? No one agreed with Schindler. They think that Schindler was being a dick for doing that. But why would they do it? You may ask. I don't know. Ask them, not me. Video details, customization. Anyone can talk. Everyone has the rights to fucking chat in the stream. Dang, there we go. Now it's fucking fixed. Why did I forget to do that shit? It disturbs me. Why did I make it subscribers only? Or maybe YouTube did it. Man, YouTube sucks. In information relationship. Putting it in YouTube Studio, it's kinda difficult. There you go, it's now fucking fixed. Now everyone can have free speech. Unless the speech is not what I like. Like you can enjoy free speech privileges until your free speech messages contains elements that I just do not like. Like if you say anything I do not like, then I would get rid of it. Like Yeah, you know what the fuck am I talking about? And now everyone's joining. Oh shit. But is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't fucking know. How am I supposed to know? Is that really a good thing or a bad? I said that for the second time. There's no point in repeating the same shit all over and over again. It just makes me fucking tired. And now I'm doing an all-nighter? Fuck. Don't worry. The car-top controls do not work. This means that no one can actually serve it in a proper way. Unless it's a person who actually sent police notices to people for videos of his voice chat recordings, like for a criminal who did some bad shit. For example, hmm, the one in which he trespasses into places he isn't supposed to, tampers with lives, you know what it is. And he's doing all of this without consequences. I mean, he did face consequences, but I don't think he truly experienced the consequences. This means that people who break the law can get away with it. Oops, too late now. The lift is fast at least. Ah, fuck. Man, that wasn't fun. Congrats! We celebrated 2025 in the worst way possible. Oh, those are just drama posts. Drama's drama. Better to ignore them rather than talk about it in the stream. Hmm. Lasco Land. You cannot escape the Lasco fans. One of the worst games imaginable. By the way, I think I did an edit of it by censoring the L's in this picture and there. So it says Asco instead of Lasco. Cute to Asco haters getting offended. And there's a controversy happening that involves with this individual. By the way, everyone knows his real name. By the way, I do have regrets with it. Why do I have regrets of it? Warrior Cats, not into that. None of the games are good. They're just mediocre. Even if the game turns out to be actually good or fun, I'm not gonna play them. Instead, I'm just gonna stick to my own fucking games. Thank God I allowed everyone to enter stuff on the areas. Because in my opinion, like I allow everyone in my games to enter stuff on the areas. Because it's a right. Everyone has the right to enter staff areas in my games. This includes a no one, a nobody in fact. And I could hear someone. Oh fuck, I think I forgot to put the link in the chat, so buddy, it's there, placed in the chat. Now fucking join, if you can see the chat. Or else you'll not be in the game. Oh, I don't think it's a good idea to say all of this shit because it kinda sounds like a dick move. Unfortunately, you can't really play this game properly because it's not scripted. Anyways, this is a BMS song, but I cannot really play it because copyright issues. By the way, the pricing might be different. Instant cash. It's only gambling if it involves real money. Get free tickets. So if you have slow reflexes, you can't play it. And it's a luck-based game. Both skill and luck. Because emojis are completely randomized. This means that you can just use it to grind lots of currency. Well, the tickets, obviously. And the more you stall, the more it lowers the value. $120 tickets. Man, this is a fucking joke. The cat is the lowest value. Also the dog, which shares the same value. To be fair, the lion and the tigers and the cheetahs are in the same family as the cats. Not really the same though. So yeah, it's a completely luck-based game. 200 tickets. Holy shit. I hate those games in real life. And it's even worse if you win bites as tickets. Because that would be fucking gambling. This is fucking gambling. Even worse. Oh fuck. I won. Man, those arcade games are not fun. They're just gambling for kids. How did they get away with all of this shit? This is really gambling. But it's mainly skill based. And luck. Because of this random spinny shit, yay. It can easily put people in debt. Speaking about debt. Oh yeah, if your bite is less than 25, you can't play any of those crappy redemption games or whatever the fuck you call. Gambling games is a more accurate term. Because you gamble with your fucking money. At Carlios. Ozen Coal Market. It's technically a shopping mall when you think about it. Kinda like how I did this shopping mall, not gonna lie. So if you set it to 4A, you can watch the glass lift moving. Looks beautiful at night. Like if it's nighttime in New York, Then it's nighttime here. Yes, the daytime cycle is actually realistic. Really realistic. And I think I listen to Cranky's music, Feline Groove music, while making this. And here you go, the service left, which everyone can access without limitations. Oh, by the way, this isn't Arabic, but the writing is Arabic technically. It's just that the language itself isn't Arabic at all. And yes, you can walk here on the roof. Technically, in law, it would be illegal, but in Roblox, you wouldn't get punished at all. The only punishment you get is that you cannot have access to the mortal rooms unless you did something to access it. Hmm. Fourth floor got tagged. There we go, that spreads the message. One of the interesting things in also core market is that the most insane guy, most insane NPC. This guy is clearly not sane. He's fucking crazy. And you can get him to shut him up if you click on his head. Like, this guy is clearly out of his own head. It's true because I said so. Why is it true? Because I said so. But why did I said so? I don't know. Ask someone else. You can make jokes about how he's the least insane NPC I did. And 9 means Baka, by the way. By the way, Conflict isn't a Toho song. For your information, this guy is just clearly so insane to the point that he says mainly incorrect information. you won't see those NPCs in that new downtown game I teased in the community posts. Sometimes you get repetitive quotes, so it's completely different compared to Toho's spell card system, in which you cannot use one. Man, did I actually have fun writing all of his lines? Least insane Toho fan. And here we talk about this one idiot who does not use his brain properly. It's 1 a.m. Holy shit. Time went fucking fast. 1 fucking a.m. bitches. I wonder if people would actually find it funny. But is it really a funny? Is it really funny? Speaking about Pump It Up, maybe I should try making the TX cabinet. It's the one you see in Texon in Kuwait City, and the one in Magic Planet in Kuwait City too. Both of them being in the Avenues Mall. Both are running on Pump It Up 2015 Prime. There used to be one in Freezone in 360 Mall, and it ran on Fiesta too. However, it got removed. There used to be one in Play, in Boulevard Mall, running on Pump It Up Infinity. Nowadays it's now replaced with two crappy redemption games. And now to shut him up for real, click on his head, he fucking dies. His hat is the only thing that floats, and he doesn't respawn. And he actually shuts up for once. Anyways, I forgot to mention but the car lifts are rideable. And that's the last lift we're riding before we end this live stream and shit. If you're wondering about the channel description, it's now a copy of Lift Sport's description. Of course, the Lift Sport description is written using AI, so therefore, AI sucks, so this means that it's technically not his, because he didn't make it. And by the way, the traffic lights actually do work. And they are more advanced compared to Lyft Enthusiast 2020's very own traffic lights. In fact, I actually scripted all of this improvement. This one is actually a modified version of the original Vivo. I do not want to call it the V5. It would be inaccurate. And now, this means that New Diamond is more futuristic compared to are better. Especially the Axiom. Do you remember watching a movie and you watching a 3D CGI animation movie and you hear a character saying, I don't want to survive, I want to live. I don't want to survive, I want to live. Okay, the lights for this one turned on. Huh. Guess what? It was one of the best lines in that movie. Guess what movie it is? Well, too late for those who wants to guess it. It's Wall-E. And in that movie, it does have the original axiom way before KW Fair 969, aka My Kyriakos, or as we called him before, My Shittyakos. He treated the axiom as the best place in the sky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone would want to live in a world in a spaceship where they sit in chairs all their entire life, overweight, never using their muscles at all, except for the hands or some shit. And it's really corporate, like peaceful by and large, your best friend. You know the shit like that. And yeah, you know what that movie is. Oh yeah, fun fact. Did you know that my Shitiakos got into like copyright related shit? Wanna know why? That's fucking white bitches. He put the Wall-E official soundtrack in his YouTube videos, and such soundtrack is actually copyrighted by Disney because Disney has strict copyright regulations. And they actually care about copyright. So that's why I don't do that's why I don't include Disney shit. Better to do my own shit rather than use Disney. Too bad no one knows what happened to Club Penguin. Actually, people do know what happened to Club Penguin. It's just that the Medicare sequel was released and people are now tormented by the and Club Penguin as a whole is shut down to the point that fan-made servers took over, rewritten, and let's not talk about the online one. It's too controversial to be talked about. Anyways, also in Gold Market takes place in an unspecific location in NDF. Not central NDF though. Not central NDC. But somewhere in NDC. That is not central. And now I feel sleepy as fuck. And people are still watching it. Awesome. Now I feel fucking tired today. So yeah, don't drink alcohol. It destroys your life. Drugs are bad, obviously, and do not smoke at all. Just don't smoke, take drugs, or Did you know that smoking gives you lung cancer? So if you show off your cigarettes, you're flexing your lung cancer. If you show off your alcohol, you are showing off about the fact that you enjoy losing your mind. And for drugs, you are showing off about how you're going to harm yourself in long time. So yeah, do not take drugs, do not drink alcohol, and do not smoke. If you don't do, if you happen to smoke, take drugs, or drink alcohol, then you won't be able to live a proper, healthy life unless you're not being healthy at this point. Uh, that sounds too deep, but I shouldn't really say those shit. So yeah, bye bitches! Stopping streaming, and now am going to head to bed. Oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck am I supposed to say now. Fuck. Fucking hell. This is annoying me and pissing me off generally. Genuinely. Fucking hell. And now I cannot pronounce words correctly. So amazing. So yeah. Bye bitches. This time I'm fucking serious.